you to get the scoring started with an explosive play like that for your offense?
Yeah, I mean, it's great to see from Day. He's one of the leaders on our team, and he doesn't get enough credit or recognition for what he's done throughout his entire career as being here at Penn State. And I mean, he's a great guy to go against. I know he makes our receivers a lot better, and he makes it challenging for the quarterbacks throughout practice with just how tight his coverage is. And then to see him get his chance at punt returner was really cool, and to take 2 back to the house was something crazy that you don't really expect.
Drew, how do you feel about this team after 6 games?
I mean, I feel really good about the team. I think we've done a great job of improving our process each week, and just focusing on ourselves and correcting the mistakes that we've made so far, and then just improving on that. And I think this week in practice really showed that. I think we put together a really good week of practice in general, and I think it showed up today, so we just got to keep building on that.
When we talked to you after Northwestern, you said you were looking forward to that bye week with the chance to self-scout. How vital was that to you, and how do you feel personally going into the second half of the season?
Yeah, it was really good. I learned a lot of stuff from it, and it was nice because we had our offensive staff break down our defense, and then the defensive staff broke down our offense. So I got a lot of things from the defensive staff that they gave me some pointers on, or things they recognize in our game, in our offense's tendencies or my tendencies in general. So it was really good learning opportunities throughout that bye week, and I think we had a really good opportunity, and we took the most of it, and we really just went to work each day.
I know you can't talk about specifics, but do the coaches actually, like, the Diaz say something to you, or Terry, or Dex? I mean, how does that work?
Yeah, they'll just say, I mean, I'm always in the building, and so are they. So when they see me just eating lunch or whatever, they'll just, we always talk with each other. I mean, it's not like everybody talks to everybody, so that's how it kind of goes.
Drew, is it Ohio State waiting for you yet, or are you going to give it a few hours?
No, I'll give it a few hours. I mean, we're going to enjoy this one because winning's hard in this league, no matter who you're going against. And we'll enjoy it today and tomorrow, and then we'll flip to the next opponent next week.
Drew, we've talked about tight ends all year, but can you talk about your connection with them tonight and throughout the season?
Yeah, I mean, that tight end room it's really good in general. I know that Andrew Rapulay got more minutes today, and he made the most of it. He had a really nice block on Bo's long touchdown that he should get recognized for. But, I mean, Theo and Tyler have done a tremendous job all year, bringing those young guys along in that room, and then just being the most consistent players on the offense. I mean, they do whatever is asked of them if they're in the run game and the pass game, and they're very unselfish, and that makes the whole team better, and it's really fun to be with those guys.
How battle-tested do you feel? James talked about how this team has won in different ways. Beyond being prepared, how battle-tested do you feel this team has been through 6 weeks?
Yeah, I feel like we've definitely been battle-tested. We've played some really good opponents, and then obviously a couple of road games we were behind or we're struggling a little bit offensively at least, and we found ways to win that game. So I feel like we've done a really good job of just not getting low and start to doubt ourselves. So we just do a good job of bouncing back to the next series and doing whatever we can to go out and perform on the field.
Drew, coach has praised your boys a lot this season. It's another very efficient game from you. Do you feel like week by week that confidence in that boys is building, or do you feel like every week you have that same level?
I mean, I would say it's building for the most part, but I feel like every week, no matter the week, I'm very confident and very poised just because of the work that not only I put in, but the whole offense puts in. I mean, to go out and execute like we did today. I know the first 2 drives we shot ourselves in the foot a couple times, but I felt really comfortable just with everything, with how the coaches prepare us throughout the week. The way Coach Jurstich is very detail-oriented in our quarterback room, and that makes our jobs a lot easier because we're not out there thinking and playing. We're just playing and reacting. So it makes our job a lot easier.
How nice is it to have Harrison Wells back after his injury?
Yeah, Trey's a very explosive athlete, a very dynamic athlete, and he's just a very calm and steady guy. He's very steady. Confidence never goes up and down, and he's just somebody that we want to get the ball to just because of how explosive he is.
Your defense has been very consistent this season and giving you good field position. What kind of relationship do you have with those guys, and what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge part of our success for sure in the turnover margin. They cause a lot of turnovers, and so far we haven't really turned the ball over that much, and I think that's really helped both sides of the ball because we're sustaining drives on offense, allowing the defense to get breaks and not have to be out on the field all the time. And then when we finally get up on teams, it allows our defense just to pin their ears back and rush the quarterback. And that's a scary thing, because I know what it's like going against those guys throughout fall camp and throughout the weeks during the season. They can really get after the quarterback, and they're very deep. I mean, they got guys that can cover every position, and then the linebackers are very versatile. They're very good pass rushers, but they're very good run stoppers and coverage. And I mean, it's a great relationship. I love all those guys, and it's just a fun group to be around.
Coach Franklin was asked about Ohio State, and he made the comment that he wants a couple hours to kind of enjoy this one. Are you the same way, Drew? And I guess how soon do you start turning your attentions? Maybe if before Sunday, if you win at all.
Yeah.
Next team.
No, I mean, from a team mentality, we're going to take this and enjoy this win. Like I said earlier, winning is not hard, or not easy to do in this league. And I mean, we've seen countless games across the country where maybe some teams should have won and they didn't. So we want to just really enjoy this and then flip the page tomorrow afternoon or Monday morning.
How has this offense grown, do you think, in these first 6 weeks to make you think you're ready for the second half of the schedule? It's going to be quite a bit tougher.
Yeah, I think we've just improved on our process each week. I feel like offensively we've gotten better each week, gotten more consistent each week, and we just need to keep building on that. We can't change our routine based on the opponent. We always have to be improving our routine each week, because at the end of the day, it's about our process and what we're supposed to do, because we can't worry about what the other teams are doing. We have to go out and execute our stuff at the end of the day. So it's just building on that process.
Are there specific things you've gotten better at, though, do you think, in these first 6 weeks?
I mean, I think just everything. I think we've improved the run game. I don't know what the averages were today, but they had to be over like four yards a carry. I think receiver-wise, tight end-wise, we've gotten on the same page more often. I feel a lot more comfortable, especially just talking through routes with the guys against certain coverages. And then, yeah, I mean, I think we just improved in every area on offense.
Drew, you grew up in Ohio. You've been to Buckeye, the Horseshoe, right? Mm-hmm. What's it like?
I'm going to enjoy this one. I'm not going to talk about that yet.
When Day has a game like today that few players will ever have, does that have an impact on not just him and the special teams unit, but maybe the entire team, 2-point returns for a touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a huge boost and confidence. And, I mean, it just sets up the whole team. That was the first score today, and that gave the whole team a jolt of energy. And I think that was very big for our success. He definitely started it for us. Got us up early, and then he was making plays on defense. He wasn't only making plays on special teams, but it's huge when the special teams gets involved like that. I know we take great pride in our special teams, all phases of that, because it's a very important part of the game, and that showed today.
Thanks, Drew.
How would you evaluate your performance through 6 games?
I feel like I've done a good job. Definitely some things I could have cleaned up or been better at, but I feel like overall I've been pretty efficient for the most part, and just being on the same page with Coach Yurcich and Coach Franklin. Doing a good job of communicating with the O-line and the receivers, and I think that goes for everybody. I think just overall comfort level has gone up just because of the game reps I'm getting, and just getting more and more comfortable.
Drew, we ask you guys all the time about